Just imagine this. For a moment, a small island right in the middle of the Caribbean Sea, known to the world for beaches, music, and endless fun. But what if I told you that beneath the soil of this same Jamaica, there are hidden treasures, secrets that most people never talk about? Are Jamaica's mountains just beautiful landscapes? Are its forests only natural scenery? And are its rocks simply part of the view? Or is there a much bigger secret buried deep under this land of paradise? If you think you already know Jamaica, then this video on Caribbean People Info is about to change the way you see it forever. Subscribe now, because we reveal the truth, the kind of truth you won't find in books. Now let's talk about the real question. Now we talk about a question that often comes to people's minds but rarely gets a clear answer. Is there really any gold treasure in Jamaica? Friends, if we speak honestly and based on research, the truth is, Jamaica has never been listed among the countries of the world that have proper, large-scale gold mines, which means Jamaica is not a gold mining country like Africa, South America, or Australia. But wait right here, take a breath, and now listen to the real secret. So, what is the real truth? Jamaica's land is not empty, and very few people know this. In Jamaica's mountainous regions and in some river areas, scientists have discovered very fine particles of gold, known as gold traces. But the problem is, these particles exist in such tiny amounts that extracting them costs more and benefits very little. That is why commercial gold mining has never started in Jamaica. Then what is Jamaica's real wealth? This is where the story changes. Jamaica's true strength is not in gold, but in other treasures hidden within its land. Like bauxite used to produce aluminum, and Jamaica is counted among the world's major bauxite producers. Limestone used in construction and the cement industry, gypsum, marble, and silica used across different industries. So even without gold, Jamaica's land is still extremely valuable. But the greatest treasure, and now the most important point, Jamaica's biggest treasure is not beneath the ground. It exists above the ground. Blue oceans, white sandy beaches, lush green mountains, beautiful waterfalls, and a vibrant, joyful people. That is why Jamaica decided not to chase gold, but to turn its beauty, culture, music, and tourism into its true wealth. And now, finally, a question for you. If wealth were only gold, half the world would be poor. But if wealth is something that attracts people, then Jamaica is truly rich. If you want to discover real facts, hidden stories, and unseen truths of the world, then do just one thing. Keep watching, keep thinking, and add Caribbean People Info to your knowledge list. Because here, we don't just make videos, we reveal the truth, hidden reality, the truth few people know. Dear viewers, now we talk about a reality that is rarely discussed. Stay with us, listen carefully, because now we are going deep inside the land of Jamaica. Jamaica's land is not empty. Most people know Jamaica only for blue oceans, beautiful beaches, and reggae music. But dear viewers, when we look a little deeper, we begin to realize that beneath this land, nature has hidden much more than we imagine. First, let's talk about the mineral treasure that silently, for many years, has supported Jamaica's economy. Bauxite. Bauxite is the mineral used to produce aluminum. And you already know, in today's world, where aluminum is used? Airplanes, cars, buildings, and everyday products. That is why Jamaica is counted among the world's major bauxite producers. And for decades, this mineral resource has stood like a strong pillar of the country's economy. Now let's move to limestone. Limestone used to make cement, to build structures, from roads to massive construction projects. In many regions of Jamaica, limestone exists naturally, used within the country, and also exported to other nations. Then comes gypsum. Gypsum may look simple, but dear viewers, without it, modern construction is almost impossible. Walls, ceilings, and interior designs of homes quietly stand on this very mineral. And now, let's talk about those minerals that are mentioned less, but matter a lot. Marble and silica. Marble, a symbol of strength and beauty, and silica, used in glassmaking, electronics, and many different industries. All of this exists within Jamaica's land, yet despite all this, dear viewers, people still ask one question again and again. And now we come to the point that has confused everyone the most. That is, gold, a single word that creates curiosity and raises questions, a story that is not finished yet. Gold traces, a glimpse of gold, viewers. Now let's talk about the mystery that created the most curiosity, and that is the glimpse of gold in Jamaica. You may have often heard that in some mountainous regions or along riverbanks, gold can sometimes be found. Something very similar also happened in Jamaica. During several research studies, especially in Jamaica's mountain areas and near certain river regions, scientists collected samples of soil and rock. And within those samples, they discovered extremely tiny particles of gold, known as gold traces. Hearing this, many people assumed that perhaps beneath Jamaica, a massive treasure was hidden. But dear viewers, the reality here is a little different. These particles are extremely fine and exist in very small quantities, so small that extracting them becomes a very difficult and very expensive process. In other words, if any company tried to mine these particles, it would require heavy machinery, large amounts of energy, and very high costs. Yet in return, the gold obtained would be very little. That is why geologists concluded that these traces of gold found in Jamaica are certainly interesting, but not suitable for commercial mining. And this is exactly why Jamaica never built its economy around gold mines. Instead, it chose to rely on other mineral resources and its natural beauty as its true strength. The real treasure of Jamaica. The real treasure of Jamaica is not buried beneath its land. It lives above the ground in its deep blue oceans, white sandy beaches, lush green mountains, heart-touching waterfalls, and most importantly, its people and their vibrant culture. That is why, instead of giving the world gold, Jamaica gave the world reggae music, legends like Usain Bolt, and world-class tourism. And today, through its natural beauty alone, Jamaica earns billions of dollars every single year. Just imagine for a moment if Jamaica had abandoned its beaches and chased only gold. Perhaps today, this paradise-like island would have become just another mining zone. But Jamaica chose to turn nature's beauty into its greatest wealth. So now, a question for you. Is true wealth something hidden beneath the ground? Or is it something that attracts the whole world toward itself? Share your thoughts in the comments. And for more Hidden Caribbean stories, subscribe now to Caribbean People Info, because here, we don't just tell stories, we reveal the truths the world rarely knows.